Are you relocating to Georgetown, or maybe you're looking for a home for your growing family in Georgetown? If so, you do not want to miss this property tour. Today, I'm going to take you through a recently renovated 4-bedroom home located centrally in Georgetown. It is close to walking trails, schools, and parks. I'm Brian Robinson from Robinson Homes Real Estate Group. I've helped over 100 families buy and sell in Georgetown and have done over $100 million in real estate sales. Today, this property tour, I'm going to take you through all the rooms, the entire property, and most importantly, wait to the end, because I'm going to show you something that a lot of buyers miss when they're showing this property. And it'll be the reason why you're going to want to buy it. I'm looking forward to take you through. Let's go for our tour. One of the things I absolutely love about the neighborhoods in the Delrex and Central Georgetown area is the maturity. The trees are just beautiful. It creates a neighborhood versus just a subdivision. So if you're looking for somewhere that is mature, it's got neighbors around that just love their homes, this is a great location to look. There's a lot of streets off Delrex that have different things to offer. And so this is right on Delrex. So it's a little bit of a busier road, but when you go inside and you see the backyard, you'll never even know it with all the mature trees and everything. I want to give a quick shout out to Mimi. Mimi is kind enough to let us tour this property today, and her clients are letting us come through as well. So as we're doing our tour, we're just going to take a look and get the surroundings just so you can get an idea. So we do have 4 full bedrooms. I love the renovations inside this house, you will see. And we do have a carport. Now there is enough property that if you wanted to actually extend this and build a garage, that could easily be done because there is a lot of side property here, as I can show you. But I'm just going to quickly go and show you across the road here. If no one directly across from you, it's all park. And on this side of the property, we also have park, and I'm going to take you through that at the end because it's something I really think you need to see. We are a corner lot here, so what surrounds your property is this really nice privacy hedge, mature and thick, so you're not having to have anyone staring into your lot. A lot of times these corner lots, they put up fences and it feels very, I don't know, claustrophobic. But you can see here, they've done a great job putting these shrubs in years ago and maintain them so you have really nice privacy. So I'm gonna pop through the side yard here before we go inside. So this particular client loves to garden, and you will notice that as we go through. Lots of pretty gardens. All of them through. You can just see the care and the love they put into this place. And check out the size of this tree. It's massive. Absolutely massive. So gives you lots of shade. The periwinkle under there, so it's nice ground cover. You don't have to worry about the grass not growing and being dirt, because it is obviously hard to grow grass under those trees. And over here we have a shed, your standard shed for your lawnmowers. This does go straight through from your carport with a separate entrance there, and I want to point that feature out of that entrance because if you're someone that's looking at potentially maybe having an in-law suite, there is an opportunity to do that. So I'll show you that to you after. As we kind of hang to the backyard here, we're going to do the outside and then the inside. You can see it's nicely maintained. Property is really well cared for. You got privacy from your neighbors beside you, or I guess technically behind you. Back door that exits from the kitchen. And just look at all these gardens. So just get the camera to work here. There we go. It's just so peaceful. A walkway here as well. A herringbone walkway. And I'm just going to show you the deck. And we'll get a full idea of how this property is situated and what's all around it. It's very pretty. Lots of shade back here. So it's a really sunny day today, and I'm not even in the sun. And it's a full sun day, but as you can see, you can just look around. There are trees surrounding us, so that's what we're shaded from there in the morning. So right now it is about 10:15 in the morning. So just to give you an idea what your morning coffee could look like when you get up. It's very quiet here. Now, not only do you have peace and quiet in your own backyard that feels like a park, if you got young kids and a growing family, well, don't hesitate to exit the backyard because you've got your own private gate that takes you out into your own park back here. So one thing I love about this park is it is not a busy park. This is a very mature neighborhood, but unlike some of the new subdivisions where it's just jam-packed, this ends up being very similar to your own private park. There's also a tennis court back there as well, and I'm pretty sure people play all sorts of sports, pickleball, basketball, everything back there. So as you can see, we got a nice winding herringbone path through here. And just gonna walk through here. I'm gonna go to the front. Just gives you a bit of feel for what this property can offer and the privacy. So if a park is important to you and walking trails are just down the street, it's a wonderful, wonderful location for you and at such an affordable price. There's not many 4-bedroom homes in Georgetown that are offered in this price range. So here we have the front of the yard, and as I mentioned before, lots of beautiful gardens, perennials that are going to grow all through. And we do have brick and siding 2-story home. All right, let's check out the inside. All righty, so I have not been in this house either, so it's my first turn and I'll experience it with you. So the first thing that I'm seeing that I absolutely love is the engineered hardwood floors. I'm guessing these have got to be light oak. You can just see the grains in them. It's either that or hickory, but I'm going to go with oak. And as you look around, it's just very bright. There's no lights on in this room, just to give you some bearings. You do have your front your front entranceway here. And as you scan through, you can see really nice open concept type of layout. Again, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, maybe a couple of them. The amount of wood burning fireplaces I'm seeing now is so popular. So here's another one. This is not a gas insert, so if you are looking for the real deal, this is the one. It has a wood burning fireplace. Amazing. And as we just kind of scan through here, we're going to enter the dining and kitchen area, just to give you another flow of this house as well. And I keep mentioning it, I will keep mentioning it over and over how bright this house is. Lots of natural light. This is a really nice feature about this property. And again, I haven't experienced it till now, but it's so bright in here. They do have pot lights up there, which is really nice, but you don't even need them. Like, it's so bright in here. And say they put some nice upgrades. The floors, I love these floors. They actually are the same as my floors, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I love the floors. And the kitchen, having the island. Not only do you have a little sitting area, you've got enough to put like 4 chairs, maybe even squeeze a 5th one here, because as you can see, they were smart by having an overhang at the end as well. So it does create that real nice vibe for hanging out with people. So just take in this entire kitchen here. So you get a full feeling. Okay. So as we exit the kitchen, I'll get another angle from this side, just so you can get a different view. This is going to be as you come from the front door and enter your kitchen. This is what you're going to see here. So comment below. I'd like to know what your favorite type of kitchen feature is. Is it an island? Is it your countertops? I'm just curious. Is it maybe appliances? Maybe it's stainless steel appliances. Me personally, I'm an island guy. I love islands. It's like central hub. We put one in last year in our house and I absolutely love it. We find everyone just kind of migrates there. It actually has brought our family together more. Not that we're apart, but it's a nice feature. Everyone kind of hangs out and when people are over, and it keeps conversations going. So nice feature. We have a little 2-piece bathroom here. Again, the flooring runs right into there, which I love because as you can see, it's just seamless through this whole house. You got this hardwood that just flows through every single room. So very nice feature there. They were really smart to keep it going. Now they did take one, actually before I get there, I'll show the closet. So we do have a nice front hall closet. And again, some people sacrifice this in their renovations. So you're coming in the front door, got a place to put guest jackets, or like me, you just shove it full of whatever you got. All right, so I was gonna mention, they do have brand new hardwood, engineered hardwood flooring here. Now they do staircase, because these are expensive to do, so I'm pretty sure that's why they did it. But these are the originals, which gives us a good sign that there's original hardwood flooring probably throughout as well. But again, they did sand it, they did stain it, so it does match quite well. But just something to note. But I'm really happy to see up here, they continued the hardwood. So it creates a really nice flow through the whole house. We do have let's see here, what do we got? A 4-piece bathroom in here. Nice vanity, upgraded vanity. It's actually quite spacious. And we do have your shower. These are those, I guess, a little install tubs and showers. So great for not leaking, that's for sure. And as we come down the hallway, we're gonna enter bedroom number 1. Now I have no lights on in here, but again, you can see it's very bright. Your view from this room looks directly out to the park. Now that's a different park. I'll show you that afterwards. There's 2 parks around you. And we do have quite a spacious room for the age of these houses. I'm very impressed how spacious it is. Alrighty, moving down to the next bedroom. So this is a bedroom. It is smaller, but they did convert this into a laundry room. For them, obviously, a 3-bedroom worked perfect. I did mention this in one of my other videos that people that are looking at potentially they'll blow out a room to make a 4 into a 3 if they don't need it. This could be easily converted back into a bedroom. You just have to remove the laundry machines and put them downstairs and into the basement. But for this family, this worked out really well. So this is a nice laundry room for someone who technically would like a 3-bedroom home. We do have the linen closet located right next to the laundry room. So that's very, very convenient. And let's see here. Perfect, recentered. And in here we have a 3rd bedroom. I don't have a light on in here, but it is still very bright. This one looks out into the backyard, so you can see your gardens. And as you can see, it's very private. Lots of trees to give you cover. Going through. And I will mention again, this hardwood runs through everything. And this has got to be done in the last 6 months to a year. It's barely even, there's nothing wrong with this flooring. It's brand new. So I'm pretty sure they just did this reno recently. There might be evidence in the house to show me that, but we'll see. Maybe when we go in the basement. So as you can see down out in this room, this is the 4th bedroom. This would be your primary. You've got a nice big closet as well. Double door closet. Lots and lots of storage here for anybody. And we have enough room to put a sitting chair, dresser, whatever you want. So very tastefully done. And again, your view for this property is looking across the road at nothing. You have a park over there. There's no houses, so it's very private, which is a nice feature as well. Okay, we're gonna head down now. I think we're gonna go to the basement. We've pretty much covered up here and down here and the main level as well. I'm just gonna hit a light here and then we'll head on down. There we go. And again, I wouldn't doubt if this hardwood is still under all this hardwood. So we'll see. But as I mentioned before, when we're outside, there is a side entrance. And so just to get your bearings here, maybe not easy to understand from the video, but this is your carport. And that's where we were standing. And here is your side entrance. So you could easily, if you wanted, if you had a growing family, or maybe you have in-laws, or maybe an adult teen or someone that needs their own space, they got their own entrance. You could easily put a door here to block it off. And yes, you would need to use that bathroom, but easily enough to do. And here you have your basement. So we have broad room on the stairs, which is actually fairly new here. And I'm so happy to see they have, again, continued a very similar floor down here. Now, this is not engineered hardwood. This is a vinyl, and the only reason why I know that is because I can see the planks here. So I wasn't wrong. This is engineered hardwood upstairs. So you can see the pieces. And then down here, they've got the vinyl plank down here, which is smart because much more resistance to water or anything like that. If there is ever any water, as hardwood would be much more damaged if it got wet. So this room over here is a utility room. Again, super clean. They got a drain pipe here as well, so that's good if there's any water issues. Water softeners here, and the furnace and everything is all tucked aside. So this room could potentially be something if you wanted it to, besides storage, but it's actually quite a bit of square footage. We do have a closet in here, right here. And then as we enter this room, this is your main room. This is pretty much your main living space down here. And again, you have really bright windows as well, which is a great feature in a basement and great for egress. In here we have the panel. We have a 100 amp panel up here, which is nice. And then as we walk into this room, technically, I don't see a window. Oh, there is a window. So this could be a bedroom. So this could be, again, a living space for someone. You would need a closet, but remember the room right beside us, you could knock that wall out into a closet. So there's a lot of potential down here. It would be really, really easy to turn this into a bachelor pad where you have, well, even a one-bedroom apartment, because you've got this room, which could be a bedroom. It's got a window. Just make your closet through there because there's lots of space. Have your kitchenette right there because that's all of your plumbing and everything. It was pretty much your plumbing could be brought through that wall right there because there's your utility room. So much you can do this room. Could be extra living space for someone if you wanted to. Okay, so as we are walking out the front of the house, I want to just take you across the road to one of the parks. So this isn't just your typical park where you would have kids play. It's a pretty special park. And Georgetown actually has quite a few of these around. Not many people really know much about them, but they are all about protecting certain species, things like that, and a lot of history. So this is the Trees for Halton Hills. So as you can just get a look at the sign here, and they just tell you a little bit about all the species here that are protected. And again, this is something that Halton Hills has all throughout. And it's really, each tree is labeled with QR codes to tell you all about them. And I won't go through all of them, but I just want to give you a little bit of a vibe or a feeling for what exactly Halton Hills is about. So it's just not another, I guess, town that just has houses. There's a lot of care and a lot of thought that goes into Halton Hills when they design and they develop, and they just spend the time taking care of it and making sure it doesn't become just a place to play. It's a place of care. There you go. So this is something, and this is right across the road from your property. And I think it's a great little feature. If you're someone who loves trees and nature and all different type of species, it's a great opportunity. Just for the record, this is one of my favorite trees. Check it out. Go look it up on Google and tell me your comments. I love this tree. All right, and what I'm going to now show you is right across the road is a great park, the Joseph Gibbons Park. And this is, again, a park that people will bring their kids to play. And this is right across. You have a gate from your place that walks straight out here. And again, they've actually continued some of those trees. But this is Joseph Gibbons Park. And as you can see, a nice walking trail here. And just surrounded by lots of nature. Mature trees. And if you continue this walk, it actually takes you to the street over, which is another little part of Delrex as well, and more houses. So it's very, very pretty. I'll just give you a feel for this whole area. Quiet and peaceful. I hope you enjoyed this property tour today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and most importantly, comment below on other properties that you would like me to take you on a tour. If you don't like this property, or maybe it's just not the right fit for you, please check out my other videos of Georgetown homes for sale. I'll talk to you soon and see you on the next one.